Hey everybody, this is Lemonade KRGNN and we're doing another toy review. And this week is from McFarlane Toys and this is from Mortal Kombat line. And this is the Bat Who Laughs. And technically this is the first little figure I've ever gotten from this line. I have gotten DC Multiverse figures, but this is technically the first one. And again, I seen the DC Multiverse, the Bat Who Laughs figures, and I was never a fan of it. I was a little fan of the second one with the wings and his mouth open, but I still kind of passed on this. And I saw photos of this version that just came out a couple weeks ago, and I definitely had to get this. The scope on the mouth, just for the scope of the mouth, the way he's smiling with the blood, it's just fun. It just looks so freaking awesome. It looks sick. Of course, I'll tell you the price and how much I got it and where I got it at the end of the video. So let's get a better look inside of the figure itself. So this is the only accessory it comes with the little genetic stand, but I'm not going to take it out of the box. I'm just going to keep it in the box. But I wish it came also with a kind of like a blade. It would be cool. He was holding two weapons. It kind of like crisscross with his arms. This is really sculpted nice, but it doesn't lack a little bit of weathering. I'm definitely going to weather it black and wear this part brown with shoot polish. But yeah, so that's it. This. Alright guys, so let's actually get a better look at the scope of the figure itself first. Let's start with the face. It looks pretty nice. That's like, again, this is one of the reasons I actually got it. Just the scope and the detail. I don't know if it's quite accurate to the first one. Maybe it is. They just did a better paint job. But sometimes it's amazing how it could be the same scope. I'm not sure. And just the paint, if you do a really amazing paint job, it does do a difference compared to the figure, the way it looks. But yeah, and then so now let's actually look at the body itself. The body itself is, well, the design of the suit's a little bit different compared to the comic version. This is like the Mortal Kombat version, so it's a little, well, it's different, but yet tries to keep similar to the comic. I noticed right away the sculpting on this is not that bad, but what it lacks is weathering, or at least more paint detail, so that's something easily I can fix myself. But yeah, so let's test the articulation now. Well, so I do apologize, I'm using a small stage, so my hands do fit kind of small to it. Alright, so right away the articulation, the articulation on some of the parts I noticed is very stiff. I was testing it a little bit earlier before I started the filming, but right away the arms are loose. They weren't loose in the beginning. I think I moved, messing around with it a bit. They are loose. He does have double jointed on his arms. You guys can see that. That's cool. Both sides as well. His head does feel like it could turn all the way, but I feel like I'm forcing it, especially with the design of this kind of like rubber leather kind of design. So, but it does go pretty high up. I love that. He does have a board joint in his hip. You can actually feel it, so it does move down and up. But because this is one molded plastic itself, it does limit its mobility a little. But it does stay stiff for, if you pull it some way down, you can put it more down. I think doing more will put too much pressure and probably break it. Just keep that in mind. He does kick pretty high up. And he does have side, but again, because of this design, it does limit it. He does have a double jointed for his leg. But it is kind of stiff. Just keep that in mind. He does have a board joint here, but again, because of this mold right here, this leg itself is limited. His feet does bend forward or back, and just forward, not actually back. So yeah, pretty much the same thing, and that's pretty much it when it comes to this articulation. Now, the only accessory it comes with is a weapon. I'll show you right now. So I had like a little bit of struggle putting his hand. I think it happens to all the figures the first time that you use it. But keeping it on is also a little hassle. Doesn't go all the way very stiff. You guys can see that. I wish he came with his other, like his knife, or at least 2 weapons, because like in the comics or even the figure line from McFarlane, he comes with 2 weapons, and here he only comes with this. And it's not bad, it's not cool, but it would be cool. It just came with a kind of like a fork knife kind of deal. But yeah, now you guys want to see a size comparison? I'll show you a figure size comparison. Alright guys, so let's do 2 figure size comparisons. So let's get started. Alright guys, so here's a size comparison to my Netflix He-Man show Skeletor. And yeah, he looks a little bit, because curious why he looks a little bit different, because I actually paint him up with him a little bit. But yeah, size comparison there. And of course, it's way bigger than the Bat Who Laughs, my Super Shredder from NECA. Well, there's no comparing it. Yeah, but let's just show you the size comparison. Wow. Okay. Guys, so that's pretty much it. So he retails for about $19.99. I got him through Amazon Prime, and he was about $19. If you're a Prime member, it's free shipping, so I got free shipping. So you could find him through Amazon Prime, GameStop, Target, Best Buy, Earth Entertainment. That's just some of the places. I had seen him on eBay going for about $40. Try to get him for a good deal. I got him for a good deal, free shipping. Definitely must have. I think of the other 2, this is my favorite version of this, the Battle Lab. So yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. So this is Limitless KRGNN signing out. And go and say any way to help the channel out. Leave a comment, put thumbs up, subscribe, yeah. And like I always say, keep collecting, and adios and bye.